Hey guys, Retro has more stories than Buford Jalikas at the Diecast show. Centennial Night Scalper already told me, and you guys already know, they only made a couple versions of this car. The one by ERTL Racing Champions and the one by Greenlight Artisan that has underglow. And we know that you're not going to get those for $54, 0 cents shipped. So Retro, come clean on the clickbait. Centennial Night Scalper and Buford T. Jalikas always said, you think your crap doesn't stink. I'm starting to believe that.
I already know my crap doesn't stink. Look at the neighborhood I live in, and I drive a car that's under 10 years old. My crap doesn't stink. So all joking aside, guys, I'm very excited to do this car. I get excited about stuff from AliExpress. We've got great stuff from AliExpress in the past. If you remember, my Super Elite Hot Wheels Back to the Future came from there. Before that, I had ordered a Hot Wheels Elite Back to the Future, the regular DeLorean. That went great. I've ordered several things from AliExpress. Our figurines for Knight Rider came from AliExpress. We ordered a case of them, I think, between us, like a box of them, me, Glenn, and Dave. But we've got some really good deals from AliExpress. And this car, the story, a couple months ago, I was on Marketplace. I'm always looking on Marketplace. Good way to keep track of what things are selling for, and it's also a good way to keep track of things that are coming out. So I come across this Skyline. And it's 80 bucks. It's a Diecast Skyline. And I'm like, holy crap, it's not, it looks like a no-name brand, but that's pretty cool. And it says it lights up and all that. And I said, wow, that's not bad. It's cheap. The guy wanted 80 bucks for it. Then I read that it was 1/24 scale. And I went, oh, damn it. And I said, too bad they don't make that in 1/18 scale. And then I went, the way that lights up and everything, I bet you that's on AliExpress. And sure enough, these 1/24 scale Skylines were on AliExpress. And they came in a bunch of different colors, including the purple and blue. Like, you know, the auto art ones that came out? Purple and blue. They did ones that looked just like those as well. So I said, why couldn't they do that in 1/18 scale? They were cheap too. So I kept watching AliExpress, and sure enough, you guys remember when I put the video out and showed you guys, boom, they came out with it in 1/18 scale. Now, to get the Ertl Racing Champion Skyline, it's a heavyweight, guys. It's very expensive. You never see it on Marketplace. Like, I don't think I've ever seen one of those particular for sale on Marketplace. It's funny, there's an ad on Marketplace. Every time I see it, my heart skips a beat, and then I look at it, and it's some dude looking for one. The Artisan one, being that it's an Artisan and it's a more limited production, it's no more easier to find than the Racing Champions, and it's probably no more cheaper than the Racing Champions one. The Artisan one comes with Street Glow. The Racing Champions one, I do not remember if you can get the Skyline with Street Glow or not. I know you can get the Supra with Street Glow, the Honda with Street Glow. But with or without Street Glow, the Racing Champions one is money. The Street Glow is cool and everything, but let's just say the Racing Champions one doesn't have Street Glow. I would still choose the Racing Champions. It's just gorgeous. Anyway, guys, we're going to get into this one, and we actually have a name for this. Now, guys, step aside auto art. And it's funny because in the reviews, the guy had a picture of the purple and the blue ones. He bought all three of them, and he said that they were comparable to his auto art ones, believe it or not. Like the photographs, the exterior. But these are not off-brand. This is a Jinlifeng 1/18 scale Skyline. Of course, it's what we call off-brand, or not off-brand, non-licensed. Sorry guys, I had a brain fart. Non-licensed. It's funny because it costs $3 or $4 extra to get the box. The box doesn't say like Skyline anything on it. It's a cake box. They're very cheap boxes. It's always worth paying the extra $3 to $4 to get the box though, because otherwise, I think they just send it in the styrofoam all wrapped up. But as you could see, the box takes a beating. It comes all the way from China. But I'm really looking forward to getting into this, guys. And I actually did a little bit of research for us. What I did is I went online and got a bunch of pictures of even the logos. The logos that are on the Racing Champions car and on the Greenlight car. I got pictures of what the real engine looks like in Brian O'Connor's real Skyline from the movie compared to all of them. And we're going to see how this weighs up to the other ones. Now, I'm not expecting a lot, guys. This was $54 shipped. I think for a 118 diecast car, it's good value. You know we're going to get the Supra out and the Eclipse out and the Charger out, and we're going to pose them all together, see how they look together. But to me, this is a placeholder until I can one day I will have the Racing Champion Skyline, or I would settle for the Greenlight Artisan. One day I will have one. But until I have one, this is called a placeholder. So it'll hold the place, and then when I find the one that I really want, I can get my money back for this one. We've been waiting long enough, guys. I can't wait to get into it. So without further ado, the Jin Lafeng 1/18 scale Nissan Skyline. Yeah, it was funny, guys. Yesterday I was doing the video about Reservoir Dogs. And Dave came over to visit. I was taking a break from shooting the video. We're sitting on the porch, and I was tracking this thing, and the last thing I got was it passed the customs clearance or whatever. And then all of a sudden, it's like 8 o'clock at night. Remember I told you these packages come at weird times and on holidays and everything? All of a sudden, it's 8 o'clock at night, and there's a delivery guy with a box the size of this. Like, the box is just the same size as this, a cardboard box. And he's looking for Neil Donovan. And Glenn's like, oh, Neil, I bet you that's your car. So again, guys, the name brand of this is Jin Lafeng, Jinlifang. I'm actually going to look up the company and see what else they got. Because you never know. And this is straight out of China, from China with love. But it's like I said, guys, in the 80s, knockoff products, counterfeit products, stuff like that, they were genuinely bad quality. Like, there's people that collect knockoff wrestling figures and all that other stuff from, like, the old school. They look horrible, but there's a collectability factor to them. But in modern times, guys, I'll give you an example. So I wanted an Optimus Prime like I had when I was a kid. Transformers Optimus Prime, the G1 with the trailer. Walmart had the reissue line. I collected the entire Transformers reissue line, including the big Devastator set, whatever it was. But Optimus didn't come with the trailer. I got from eBay, and it was out of China. It costed me $52 shipped. It was Optimus Prime, and it came with the trailer. The packaging was identical, guys. It had the styrofoam inserts and everything, just like the 80s. Everything was identical to what it was Christmas Day in 84, 83, whatever, when I opened it up as a kid. Everything. And I watched a video where another guy did a review, and it weighed the same. He weighed it, and it actually weighed the same as his vintage one. Like, that's how close they came. So nowadays, stuff out of China, it's getting better and better and better. I'm still impressed with my Volkswagen Beetle that I got to do the Bumblebee. And this is the same idea, because it lights up and everything. And wow, guys. And of course, we're going to light this right up on the look-see set. But we got pretty good lights. And what caught my eye, like I said, guys, is the sponsorship logos. They're actual, real, like a lot of times on like knockoff stuff, you'll see sponsorship logos, but they're like bullshit logos. Like it's got Nitrous Express, K&N. So we're going to compare the placement of this with what's on the Greenlight and the Ertl. But that looks pretty darn good, guys. Under $60 shipped to my door. I got a really good picture of the hood sponsors on a couple of the cars. And like I said, I got a picture of the interior of the real Skyline and under the hood of the real Skyline. So, Racing Champions did awesome, but they all screwed up under the hood, I think. Okay, so we're going to leave the best for last, actually. So, we're going to look underneath first. Now, this does have a speaker, guys, because it does do some things. Underneath, pretty run-of-the-mill. It has working suspension. Okay, so I don't even know where to start with this thing. I guess we'll start at the back, the trunk. And again, we're going to get lots of Glamour shots. We're going to take pictures with the other cars. Opening, what is that? What is that? Oh, you know what that is, I bet. You know when you watch videos, it's one of those little, Dave was showing me one of these. It's one of the, yeah, look. It's one of those little suction cups to open like the trunk and hood and all that. Like, you know, when you see a guy in a video, he's opening up doors and that, you wonder what that thing is. Oh, the alarm went off. All the diecast cars I have, guys, that's the first one of those I ever got. Well, paint is good. It is diecast, guys. It's diecast, but it does feel light to hold, but it is diecast. It doesn't feel flimsy, like cheap, but it is light. Okay, so let's start with the trunk. I can already tell the spoiler is different than the Ertl and the Racing Champions. Okay, trunk, pretty run-of-the-mill. And like I said, guys, this is going to go for court, don't forget, up on the look-see set. So we're going to see all the lights and sounds and going to see how it matches up with the Racing Champions cars. Like the Supra and the Charger and the Eclipse. Oh, we got the alarm going off, guys. That's kind of cool. The dashboard lights up. That is actually decent, guys. I think I'm gonna take popping pictures with this. Like, I've seen pictures of it online, and now that I'm seeing it in person, it's almost like a Maisto on steroids. Yeah, that interior is great. I don't know that it's going to match. I can tell you it's not going to match because the passenger side should have nitrous tanks on the seat. But this is a stand-in, and it's better than nothing. And then hopefully one day I get the Racing Champions. But like I said, I'm not picky. I take the Artisan. One good thing about the Artisan is it lights up and it's that limited production. Okay, guys, the best for last before this goes for court, right here, our Jin Lafang Skyline. Non-licensed, fast and furious, or too fast, too furious, non-licensed. Okay, we're going to use our fancy suction cup. I'll let you guys look first. Is it open all the way? Yeah. I can't see it. I'm letting you guys see it. Could you see it? Oh yeah. Okay, there we go. That is decent, guys, but I can tell you that's not like the movie either. But that's okay, because neither is the Ertl or the, I don't believe the Greenlight is either, but I know the Ertl isn't. But that is not bad, guys, for under $60 shipped. You kidding me? That's not bad at all. Wow. Okay, guys, time for court for this thing. Then we gotta break out some of the other cars, I think. Before court, let's check out these sponsorship logos. Just compare them a bit. Wow, surprisingly, the bumper logo on the China car, the NX with the K&N on the front here, that matches both the Ertl and the Greenlight version of this car. We did see, though, this only has 5 sponsorship logos. There's like, I believe, 7 on the Ertl and 8 or 9 on the Greenlight, I believe, but there's definitely more, and they are in different order. But some of those logos are the same on the other cars. So being what it is, guys, a car out of China from AliExpress, we're going to give it a good go around. I think it's well worth the money, though. It looks great so far. And it's going to look great with the other cars from the Fast and Furious line. Look at that. You can't beat the bang for the buck, guys. So here's where we will put the little plunger to use. Oh, we're breaking in. I think for what you pay, guys, you cannot beat it. Not much to see in the trunk, but there wasn't much to see in the trunk of the other ones, I don't believe either. By the way, guys, back to the passenger side, which is actually on the left-hand side, because this is a right-hand drive car. The Racing Champions and the Greenlight Artisan both have the nitrous tanks in the passenger seat, so that is one way this differs. Although the interior does look great on this car as a whole. Just not movie accurate on the inside. Coming around to the driver's side now, we'll have a look. The spoiler is off as well. That is another thing that is not movie accurate, does not match the other cars. Right there. In fact, here's a look at the butt of this one compared to the other two. I love that they included the little plunger. I'm always like, where do people get those? When I watch the videos. Okay, so it does make other sounds and stuff. We're gonna get into that in a second. Actually, we could do it now. It's pretty neat, guys. I have no regrets. Good look at the front. Maybe I can get a comparison with the other two cars right here. check under that hood. Gentle. The engine bay is not bad either, guys, although it is not what it's supposed to be. It's not movie accurate. But the Ertl and the Artisan got that wrong as well. I'm going to discuss that at the end of the video, which one of these three was perfect. Well, I just gave it away. None of them were, if all of them got the engine wrong. Forgot it comes with the little thing to hold it up even. Not movie accurate, but still looks decent. And none of them are under the engine bay, guys. They all screwed it up under there. There's the headlight, guys. It's pretty bright out, but you guys got the idea. Those headlights work pretty good in the dark, as we've seen from past cars from there that light up. Stretches Audi and my Beetle. I'm happy with it. That thing is pretty awesome, guys, and I've got to say I have no regrets about the $54 shipped to the door, even the $3 extra I paid for the box. Zero regrets. Any of you guys that were on the fence waiting for this video to see, you know, because I take one for the team, right? I open it up, make sure it's what you want before you pull the trigger. That's the good thing about watching the videos. Before you commit, you can educate yourself by watching it unboxed here. And I say if you were on the fence about this, pull the trigger. The only crappy thing, guys, it'd be cool if somebody had other 1 of 18 scale Fast and Furious diecast cars to like line up with this Skyline, put beside it and all that, just to see how it blends in with the more expensive ones from Racing Champions. Oh.
Plug walk. I don't even understand how the fuck my plug talk. Pick him up in a space coupe. I don't let my plug walk. Skirt. Pull up in a space. New freak had to cut my other little bitch off. 50K, you could come and book a cracker for a plug walk. Big ol' Bentley, it's a spaceship. Call me on my phone, I don't say shit.
Oh yeah, that is awesome. Zero regrets about buying this, guys. I got it as a placeholder to go with the other ones, but if I never end up getting the expensive one, I'll live with this one. It looks good. Wow. No regrets. Nate, I think you need one. Okay, I gotta snap out of it. Quit playing around with those things. As awesome as that thing looks, it's Glamour Shot time, because unfortunately my 2 days are off at the end of today. My vacation days, and I'm back to work. So I gotta start getting ready to go back to work. So when I finish this video, I gotta start tidying up, folding up my laundry, doing all that crap, and then I gotta go to bed early because I'm on early shift. But at least it's a good hunting shift. Guys, the bang for the buck factor is absolutely off of the charts with this 1 of 18 scale Diecast Skyline by Jin Lafang from AliExpress. It's Brian O'Connor's Skyline from Too Fast, Too Furious. Unlicensed, of course. Now, it's not movie accurate, but the two expensive ones have mistakes as well. This should have those tanks in the passenger seat here. The spoilers should be a lot different, but bang for the buck, guys. This thing lights up. Check out the dash. Headlights light up. It makes noises. I think they did great with the interior on it. I think the whole thing is great, guys. You cannot beat the value. $54 shipped. Look at that, guys. Oh, here we go. Look at that shot, guys. But here's the question. How does it... Oh, there we go. I was going to say, how does it look with the other ones? The expensive ones. Racing champions. Look at that. I'd say they got the scale right. I think they look great together. Zero regrets, guys. Oh, look at that one, guys. Boom! Well, thanks so much for tuning in, guys. My opinion, I think for what you pay for these from AliExpress, the $54 ship, bang for the buck is off the charts. Don't expect it to be screen accurate for that price because it's not. The spoiler's off. It doesn't have enough sponsorship logos on the hood. There's tons of stuff that it's off. Wrong interior color, but it still looks great in exterior pictures as you see, and would make a great placeholder until you can find that expensive Skyline. And as usual, link will be in the description of the video for this car if you want to order one yourself, the exact link that I ordered from. Do me a favor, guys, you know what I'm going to say, hit the like button for me. Gets my videos out to other collectors, and it keeps the Centennial Night Scalper off my back. While you're at it, hit that bell notification. Make sure you get my most recent stuff and you see when I go live. And as always, guys, the most important thing, stay safe and happy hunting. And don't sleep on AliExpress.